from the Chiefs against the Raiders on Sunday. Okay, check it out. Now, well, we'll watch the play first, and then look who this is. And somehow, it didn't count. Play didn't count. That's why you haven't seen it. But, RG, what do you think?
No, Max, I think this might be the merry-go-round that, or the carousel that Aaron Rodgers was talking about. Eventually it has to stop. Well, Andy Reid's always going to have some tricks up his sleeve. And right here, it almost looked like it was going to get stopped. But Kadarius Toney breaks the tackle and runs in for a touchdown. Everybody's feeling good about this one. I don't know if they're going to call it again.
Because he had that centrifugal force going from the merry-go-round already. He was already into the... All right. The Chiefs will be prepping for their matchup against the winner of the Chargers-Jaguars game. Meanwhile, we have a pair of division matchups. Both the Bills and Dolphins and Ravens and Bengals will meet in Wild Card Weekend. Speaking of the Bengals, Joe Burrow was asked yesterday about the Bengals' window to win a Super Bowl, and this was his response.
Window's my whole career, and everybody that we have in that locker room, all the coaches we have, you know, things are going to change year to year, but our window's always open.
I love it. Oh, if you're a Bengals fan right now, you're so happy. Now, look, we're on the topic of the Bengals. Maybe the biggest storyline in the AFC playoffs right now is whether or not Lamar Jackson is going to play against the Bengals Sunday night. Jeremy, what's the latest?
Well, the Ravens are hopeful. They've held out Lamar Jackson in the last few weeks, not trying to push it too much, in part because he wasn't quite ready, but also because they want to ensure that they give him the best chance to get back for this wild card round. And so if he's not out there by Wednesday's practice, that is problematic because coming off of 5 weeks of rest on that PCL sprain, he needs a full week. And so they're going to see how it goes. At the very least, he needs to be limited on Wednesday. So they are hopeful. They have Tyler Huntley ready to go just in case he should be coming back from injury. But all indications are that Lamar Jackson will do everything he can to get back and should be in the lineup, barring any sort of setback.
And he really needs to get back out on the field to have any shot, right? Because, Robert, it's been a minute. But I will say this. He's beaten Joe Burrow and the Bengals head-to-head this year. When he was healthy, you know, the Ravens won. He did it by outplaying Joe Burrow and the Bengals down the stretch in that game. And, Robert, I never have moved off my pick, my preseason pick, Ravens to win the Super Bowl, Lamar is Super Bowl MVP. And the reason is he has had a lead in every fourth quarter he's played in this year, Robert. Every time Lamar Jackson on the field, the Ravens have a lead in the fourth quarter. That means they could beat anybody. What do you think?
No, I agree with you 100%, Max. The Ravens were also my Super Bowl pick at the beginning of the year. And you've seen over the last 5 weeks just how important Lamar Jackson is to their offense. It's not just that he can run the football and that he's the one that has the master plan of their throwing game down the field. It's because of the energy that he brings to the entire team. Now their defense is playing a lot better. If Lamar is healthy and can go out there and be himself, he gives them the best chance to not just beat the Bengals, but also run the table all the way to the Super Bowl.
Agreed. Robert, we know that you have things to do. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. The Cardinals